And the other not Mike says, hello, Matt. Got a question for Dave. Are the archive portfolios done? If not, do you have any idea when Can 10 will roll up? Thanks, Tony Dunlop. And Tony, it's one of those never say never situations. I think we're probably, we've been skewing in different directions up through Turtles 8. It's probably time to get back to the Can portfolios, at least to the extent of going, okay, what are the 10 earliest pages of, the 10th book? I think one of the problems is that one of the earliest pages is the semi-silhouette of me against the starry background that starts Vines, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like, well, okay, I always say it's the 10 earliest pages, but that's not really a page that I would be comfortable charging people money for. It's like, it's not really that good. It would be like charging you for the title page on one of the graphic novels. I don't include those, but it's like, it is a page. You did say it would be the 10 earliest pages. So it might be a situation where I have to go, okay, what are the 10 earliest pages? If I take that one off, what's the next earliest page after that? And then, okay, what am I going to have to say about these, if anything? And usually it's not a case of what am I going to say about these? It's like, I know exactly what I have to say about these because I know where the idea came from. I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm referring to obliquely in my own life. And that gets into Dave Sim's really unhappy life from those various time periods. Because once I start writing the commentaries for a Can portfolio, I'm effectively living back there again. And it's like most of my life, apart from actually working on the pages, I'm very, very happy that I will never have to go back and relive any of those. So having to not only relive it, but try to figure out how to express it in words, and then clarify it and refine the description, and just dig deep, 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 deep. The further along in Cerebus I go, the more unpleasant that experience becomes. But you can't start doing Can portfolios and then go, okay, now I'm done. It's like, you may be done, but the people who are buying them aren't done. So at some point, their interests have to supersede yours, Grandpa. That's just how it goes when you are the Dave Sim.
Well, you could do the silhouette page as a freebie bonus for everybody that buys the next 10. So it's, the first, quote, 10 pages from Minds, and actually it's 11. I personally like that page because it kind of, it's riding off the end of Reed's where you quoted Pink Floyd with "Shine On You Crazy Diamond."
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot that.
And
see, there you go. That writes the page right there.
And in the silhouette, either you were wearing an earring at that time, or you just decided to give your silhouette a star earring. Because it's one of those, as two individual books, it's like, okay, yeah, they're this is the end, this is the beginning. But if you're reading them back to back, you go, oh, okay, I get what he's doing here.
Right. Yes, I was wearing a diamond earring. That was actually if not a drunken night, at least not an entirely sober night in downtown Kitchener. And whatever time period that would have been, is that like 1990, 91? Do you know offhand
That sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah, because that was after I broke up with Delastria, which was '89. I was scrupulously celibate for at least 2 years. I decided that I was just okay. I'm not saying that I'm not doing this ever again, but I'm not doing this right now. And it was, at any time you can use your free will. And excuse me. Of course, am I going to sneeze again? I don't know. Well, it's there you go. Comic art metaphysics. It was whatever you may be thinking consciously in those situations, and I was definitely thinking between May of 1989 and when I stopped being celibate, I think was July of '91. Legally, if you bought a woman a diamond, your that's a commitment. I would not want to go into court saying I didn't say I was going to marry her, and it's like you gave her a rock, buddy. I'm looking at the rock. That's a promise. That's a commitment. And at what level does that become a capital L legal commitment as opposed to a small L legal commitment? Even if the court of law couldn't force me to get married, no. As soon as you buy them the rock, that puts you in a different category. And I guess I had been musing on this and tippling a bit in downtown relatively early so that all the stores were open. And I decided, well, I'm going to buy a diamond, but I'm going to buy one for myself. So I actually went into one of the jewelry stores. There were actually several jewelry stores in downtown Kitchener. Now there are none. And, just said, I want to buy a diamond earring. And ballpark, I forget what I said, but, gave some drunken rock star money. And sure enough, bought myself a diamond. And it was a good-sized rock. The average woman getting that on her left hand would go, yeah, that's good. That's we got a deal here. I've still got the diamond. It's actually in a little cribbage board case that I inherited from my grandfather, which is in my bedroom at the off White House. And I know it's in there somewhere. I always think I really should sell that. It's like whatever good it did as an earring, and I stopped wearing it as an earring probably 2 or 3 years after that, and the hole actually never healed over. I guess I'm still engaged to myself in some sense. I really should just go to a pawn shop and say, what do you give me for this? And it's like your dad with the Stephen King books. It's not going to be what you paid for them. It's not going to be a major piece of that because they got to turn around and resell it. But it is a diamond. It is. And then I go, well, for whatever it would be, it's fine where it is. And no, if Eddie's listening to this, when you inherit everything, don't just throw away the cribbage board box without digging through it, because there's a nice sized diamond in there somewhere, along with my clip-on tie for my tuxedo and my cuffs and et cetera, that all went with the tuxedo back when I could plausibly be imagined to wear a tuxedo someplace.
Well, I was going to say, before you sell the artwork to Service Number 5's cover, I would get the diamond appraise because it is a diamond. I mean, Elizabeth Taylor said they're forever, and she wouldn't lie to you, Dave.
That's right. Kiss on the hand may be so continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Something, but they won't pay the rental on your humble flat or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as women grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks won't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. And on that note, at the exact 2-hour mark, I will say a fond adieu to Matt Dow and Paula and Bullwinkle and Janice Pearl.
Well, thank you, Dave. Once again, this was it was fun.
It was a slice.
And
we'll talk to you again. We'll talk to you again next month, Matt.
And we'll win again next month and get to answer questions.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.